Gonna be quite honest. Don't have a whole lot to say about the Detroit Pistons, but what I will say is I think they should be on the radar for a lot of teams. League pass team to look out for. Uh, if you have not noticed, there's a pattern in the league pass teams that I like. I love young teams who may not even win a lot, but have a lot of potential and a lot of young talent on the team. And I think there aren't many teams that fit that mold more than the Detroit Pistons. They had the number one draft pick this year, which they used to acquire Cade Cunningham, to nobody's surprise, even though leading into the draft, they tried to say, oh, well, maybe they'll go somewhere. No, they're not. They're picking Cade Cunningham. He's the face of their franchise moving forward. And to be quite honest, much due respect to the Detroit Pistons organization, they've been drafting really, really well recently. They have drafted young players like a Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, uh, and now Cade Cunningham. And, Killian Hayes plays the same position as Cade Cunningham. Maybe Cade can play more of some two guard or three. I think three may suit him better, but who knows? Uh, but when you have a guy like Cade Cunningham available, you can't really think about taking the ball out of a Killian Hayes' hands or, stopping or slowing down his development. Who knows? He may be a great fit with Cade Cunningham on the court. They may be a great fit together, and it may help Killian Hayes develop more. But not only did they do well at drafting, they took a chance in free agency on a guy like Jeremy Grant, who was taking a chance on himself. And this season came out, and before Julius Randle went on the run that he did, Jeremy Grant was the favorite to win Most Improved Player for majority of the year. Jeremy Grant bet on himself. All-Star caliber year, didn't make the All-Star game, obviously, but All-Star caliber year proved that he can be the number one scoring option on a team. Whether that's a winning team or not remains to be seen. I personally don't think so, but I think he can be a nice building block for this team next to guys like Cade Cunningham. The Pistons did lose players like Mason Plumlee, who they added, Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington moving on to the LA Lakers. I think I would have really liked Wayne Ellington on this team, but I don't blame him for going to a contender team like the Lakers as opposed to a bottom feeding team like the Pistons that's still growing and in that rebuilding process. Outside of Cade, they also landed Kelly Olynyk and Trey Lyles, adding two power forwards to the team. I don't know how I feel about this clogging up that, front court, but at least you added two power forwards who can stretch the floor. Trey Lyles has the ability to stretch the floor and shoot. Kelly Olynyk definitely has the ability to stretch the floor and shoot. Showed a lot of promise last year in Houston. Now he's on another team, which is, in a similar position. I don't think he'll be getting as many looks considering you got guys like Jeremy Grant and Isaiah Stewart on this team, Sadiq Bey on this team. But, not saying Sadiq Bey plays the same position as Kelly Olynyk. I'm just throwing the names out there. But, yeah, I have this Detroit Pistons team at not the exact bottom, but like in my bottom 13 to 15 in the East, which is okay. Like I said, they've done a fantastic job at drafting. If they're bad again this year, which I suspect they will be, they get another draft pick. I have 100% faith in the Detroit Pistons organization to make the right draft pick for this team moving forward. I don't think they're going to really get any free agents right now. So building through the draft and making trades is their best bet. There should be no rush. You got a lot of young guys who are still developing. Like I said, no rush unless Cade comes out and is almost a superstar level player almost immediately, which I'm not expecting to happen. But, with the young talent in this league that we get in, I wouldn't be surprised, to be quite honest. But, yeah, I think this Detroit Piston team has a nice vision and direction moving forward. And I think that's very important. That's probably the most important thing for a rebuilding team is direction and vision. You know where you want to go. Now you just have to focus on getting there. I think the NBA is much better when the Detroit Pistons are winning. They're just one of those teams with history and culture behind it, especially with the fan base. So I look forward to seeing some Detroit Pistons games this season, man. I think they'll give some teams some scares, give some teams some good games. Love to see the production and development of those young players I mentioned. So If you're a Detroit Pistons fan, let me know in the comment section down below. What are you expecting from the season? Were you satisfied with the offseason? How long do you think the rebuild will take? Who's a promising looking prospect to you going into this season? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the notification bell. I will usually say so when your team video comes out next, but next one is the Dallas Mavericks. It's going to be the final one. So I appreciate everybody for rocking with me on this journey. And I'll holla at y'all tomorrow for the last episode, 30 Days of Hoops. Peace.